By the time a lot of people will hear this episode, the Royal Rumble will have already gone down. But the big news that broke today was the allegations against Vince McMahon, and a big report going there from the Wall Street Journal, and then pretty from the allegations, it's pretty dark stuff. Just want to get your thoughts real quick on that.
Yeah, well, I think it's crazy, crazy shit that's coming out today. It's been a weird day, actually. I woke up to finding out about the death of Jessie Jane, the adult film actress, and and then a lot of people that we know are pretty bummed about that because they're good friends with her and so she's a really good person. And then a friend of ours, a girl that Katie does content with,
Musimi Max. It was on TMZ.
She passed away as well. Do you know what happened to her?
No, I don't know. They just found her unresponsive is what I know. But she's been with her husband for 17 years. They've been together. Wow. Here's a picture of us from the content shoot. There's me right there, and there's Musimi right there. That was her clothing line of like latex outfits.
Yeah.
Photo shoot for her.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So they don't know what happened to her? I
haven't heard yet.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Well,
happened, but it's been a weird news day though, for sure. Yeah. And someone sent me something, and then someone else, and then another one, a few different people. I still probably haven't seen all the pieces, but what I saw was pretty shocking. I can't imagine the Vince McMahon that I know speaking like that person that texted those messages. It seemed like it was coming from a depraved 17-year-old or something to me. So my first thought was, come on, like he really said like all that. And then, I know the belief is that they can prove it and that it's legitimate, credible sources. So it just leaves me a little bit bewildered, I can't imagine that, but I don't know how. It makes me wonder, like these like billionaires that are like world leaders, what do they do for fun? I mean, like you see these movies where they like let people out in the woods and then like hunt them down and shoot them. That's like a rich people's game and stuff. And if any of this stuff, is based on some truth, then I kind of make a comparison there, as far as like someone that must have like such a hunger for power that they need to control someone, and that's about Vince. I can't say everyone else that was mentioned would surprise me quite as much.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was very, just reading all that. I didn't read the whole doc. Apparently it's a 67-page document that they did stuff, so it's a lot of information. But what the Wall Street Journal reported on was pretty allegedly heinous stuff. And so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I know that's what a lot of people is on a lot of people's minds. And it's curious. It's kind of a way. It's it's fortunate for WWE that like Triple H is kind of in charge now. And then you also have other news developing too with The Rock, who we'll talk about in a second, and stuff like that, where there's been a shift. And like a lot of this stuff is kind of like, okay, this is Vince stuff, but allegedly, but it's kind of like, okay, but there's a new ship in charge, and then all the news breaking with all the positive stuff regarding WWE. So it's going to be a pretty interesting news cycle, I'm sure, for the next couple of weeks, especially on the road to WrestleMania, in addition to all this. So we'll see what happens, I suppose.